You won't believe what just went down in Invincible Season 3, Episode 5. Betrayals, a brutal prison break, and a dragon fight that nearly tore the city apart. This episode changed everything, and trust me, you need to see how it all played out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love Invincible as much as I do, you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down Season 3, Episode 5. This was supposed to be easy. And let me tell you, this episode had everything. We got prison breaks, major betrayals, a terrifying dragon fight, and a huge power shift in the criminal underworld. There's a lot to talk about, so grab a snack, hit that like button, and let's dive in. Oh, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We break down every Invincible episode, plus tons of other awesome superhero content, so stick around for more. Titan's return and Multi-Paul's escape. Alright, let's start with the return of Titan. After being absent for a while, he's back and trying to hold things down in his neighborhood. But things aren't looking good for him. Mister Liu and the Order are breathing down his neck, demanding he break Multi-Paul out of prison. Titan initially refuses, but he knows that if he doesn't comply, his family will be in danger. This adds a lot of emotional weight to his character. He's not just a villain, he's a man trying to protect his loved ones. Speaking of Multi-Paul, his escape attempt was brutal. He kept creating clones of himself, but most of them got wiped out in the process. The show did a great job of making this scene feel chaotic and intense. Eventually, the guards got the best of him, but not before we got a glimpse into his complicated history with Duplicate. Their dynamic was one of the most emotional beats of the episode, especially with that flashback to their childhood. The trauma of their past really adds a new layer to Duplicate's character, making her much more than just a sidekick. Mark and Eve's new life plans. Meanwhile, over at the Grayson household, Mark and Eve are starting to think about moving out and getting their own place. It's a big step for them, but of course, nothing in Mark's life is ever that easy. The moment they start talking about rent, a crisis interrupts. Oliver is missing. Oliver, being the rebellious younger brother, sneaks out to spend time with some new friends. Mark and Eve track him down hanging out with a group of kids, and it's actually a nice moment where Mark gets to see his little brother handling himself. But we all know Mark can't catch a break, and before long, he's dragged into Titan's war with the Order. Back at home, Debbie tries to talk to Mark about responsibility, but he's clearly torn. He wants to be there for his family, but he also wants a life of his own. This is a crucial theme of the season, Mark's struggle between duty and personal growth. It's great to see the show balancing these elements so well. Titan vs. Mister Liu, a game of power. Back in the world of organized crime, Titan tries to reason with Mister Liu, but things take a deadly turn. Liu is not a man to be messed with. Literally, he turns into a giant dragon. The fight that follows is insane. Titan's supposed right-hand man, Isotope, betrays him, and Liu throws Titan out of a window, seemingly killing him. But of course, Titan had a backup plan. While the rest of the city believes he's dead, he secretly aligns himself with Machine Head to take down Liu once and for all. The show does a fantastic job of keeping us on our toes. Titan has always been a morally gray character, but this episode pushes him even further into that complex territory. Meanwhile, Mark and Eve arrive at the prison just in time to take on Liu's dragon form. It's an intense battle, but things get even worse when the teleport field drops, allowing Machine Head and Multi-Paul to escape. The show really raises the stakes here, making it clear that Mark and Eve are dealing with forces far beyond their control. Real quick, if you're enjoying the breakdown so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and we've got so much more Invincible content coming your way. Alright, back to the action. Machine Head takes over. With Liu out of the way, Titan and Machine Head's real plan comes into play. They set up Liu's downfall, allowing Machine Head to rise in the Order, while Titan secures his place as the new crime boss of the city. But there's a cost. Mark realizes that no matter what he does, he can't fully control how things play out. He wanted to do the right thing, but the world of Invincible isn't black and white. Meanwhile, Eve proves once again why she's one of the best heroes in the show. Her idea of Invincible Inc. is brilliant, and she's proving that she can stand on her own, separate from the GDA. But will that independence come at a cost? That remains to be seen. So, this was supposed to be easy, a great episode? Absolutely. It may not have had the universe-shattering stakes of last week's episode, but it gave us some much-needed character development. Mark is still struggling to balance his personal life and hero work. Eve is growing into her own. And Titan? Well, he just proved he's one of the most dangerous players in the game. And let's not forget that cliffhanger. Mister Liu isn't dead. His bodyguard performed a ritual, and now he's back. That's going to have some serious consequences going forward. What do you think is coming next? Drop your theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a breakdown. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay awesome.